Nithyanandam, this is Ma Chidambara. Today's video, I'll be speaking about something that is not really a joy for me to talk about, and it's not a topic that I would necessarily even choose to speak of. However, there is definitely a need for this to be made and for this to be available on the internet for whoever happens to find it. So that's the context of why I'm making this. This is not anything that is self-indulgent, not really a self-indulgent sharing, not that my sharings ever really are, but as I said, it's not something that I would necessarily choose to speak of. So for those that know or perhaps don't know, my beloved Guru, His Holiness Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda, is standing strong for Hinduism with everything that he's doing. In particular, the revival of the Gurukul education system, which was once the backbone of the whole land of Bharat. This education system which he is reviving and making available for free for the whole world. The ancient sciences which belong to Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the preservation of all that has come from this land before the British invasion, and bringing it back to its former glory. So this has him in the spotlight and has had him in the spotlight for many years now, especially the peak of his popularity a few years back, where he was having thousands and thousands and thousands of people pack this very ashram, this very adinam, to get a glimpse of him, to have a darshan, a sacred touch initiation from him, or to listen to one of his satsangs. So there is a strong anti-Hindu element in the land of Bharat, in India. And a few years back, Swamiji was framed and was basically, there's a whole media slur campaign that was put out against him. So secret video footage was taken of Swamiji, and that footage was morphed to show him in a compromising position with an ashramite. And that was telecast by the media repeatedly, again and again and again. And they used this footage to blackmail Swamiji in the peak of his popularity. They used it to extort money from him, or at least try to get money from him. This very adinam was vandalized. They beat up the sannyasis that were here. They burnt the premises. They stole from him. It was a huge war they waged against him. And it is unfortunately something that is still carrying on today. I know that if you were to do a search on my guru, as many of the positive, amazing things that he has done, is doing, and continues to contribute for humanity, there is just as much of this abuse. And it's not just the slur campaigns from then, but it's an ongoing thing. Unfortunately, as his disciples, as his very own sannyasinis, as his very own monks, we are ridiculed, and we can't do very much on social media without our pictures being taken and cut out and made fun of. I myself have experienced firsthand, coming through Bengaluru Adinam, not Bengaluru, Arinam, sorry, coming through Bangalore airport, the kinds of questions that I've been asked, the inappropriate questions I've been asked by the immigration officers, the moment they see that I belong to Nithyananda and Nithyananda Ashram, and I put the address down on that address card, it hasn't been nice. It has not been a very pleasant experience. And as I said, it's something that's still ongoing. These media lies, this attack against Swamiji, it hasn't stopped. I recall even introducing my friends, some colleagues at work, to my new lifestyle and what I was embracing and what I would soon be leaving at my job to come here and devote my whole life to. The first things that came up from some of the people were, "Oh, the guru in the scandal." And me having to explain, just as I'm explaining now, which yes, we're doing, because we have to speak the truth, and this can't continue. The media spreading lies and the defamatory rubbish that's constantly being regurgitated again and again and again. I feel sometimes as if for every negative video that exists, I want to make 2 or 3 additional videos just spreading and sharing Swamiji's glory, because the world needs to understand who and what he really is. So I'll share a link for the Nithyananda Truth, the actual YouTube channel that has the truth of what has happened contained in there, and one particular video to share about which speaks more in depth about what I've just touched on today, for whoever finds this to look at. And I ask that you please do watch it and spread the truth and start understanding the conspiracy that's going on here in the land of India, what they're doing, specifically attacking anyone that is trying to stand for and revive Hinduism, in particular our Swamiji. So thank you for watching, and until next time, Nithyanandam.